Hello and welcome. My name is Alex.
And I'm Haley, and together we are the photo and video team at Chandler Rose Photography.
And we want to share a few ways that you can improve your live stream or your video call. Well, let's go. As I'm sure you've noticed, everybody is online these days. Social distance has turned every meeting into a video call, and the best way for us to get in front of our audience is to hop on a live stream.
But just because it's a global pandemic does not mean we need to put up with poor quality video. We think it could be better.
So we have 5 ways to improve your live stream or video for $0.
All right, so first thing is your exposure. Now you're probably using your phone or a laptop, a computer camera, something like that. And those cameras aren't great quality.
Yeah, they need a little help with things. So if you can avoid having something that's brighter behind you, you want your face to be the brightest thing in the frame.
Yeah, so what you could do is you could use a window that's in your house and get natural light, so stand near the window, or you could use a big lampshade, maybe something to create soft light bouncing back into your face.
All right, the second thing is composition. Now that's going to be everything that makes up your frame.
Like this?
Bing. So that's foreground and background. So things you want to do are avoid distractions in the background.
So remove clutter, things like that, trash, whatever your carry-out items that you've had.
Right. Also consider how much of your frame you're filling up. So do I need, like if I'm doing a workout video, yeah, I need to show my whole body. But if I am not doing that, maybe I just need it from my chest up. So stand a little closer to my camera. Make sure what I'm seeing is what makes sense about what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. And you also want to think about headroom. So give yourself some space in the frame, but you don't want to leave a lot of space between your head and the top of the frame.
Or cut yourself off at
Yes.
your forehead.
All right, next let's talk about sound. And this is probably the hardest one for people to get used to.
But maybe the most important.
In my video calls, that's the hardest one for people to get used to.
Good audio is going to be important because you can survive good audio and bad video, but the opposite of that is really hard to get through. You're like, okay, enough of this. I'm out of this call, or I'm not watching this video anymore. So things that'll help you get good audio will be getting a mic as close to you as possible. So that would be like the headphone mic that comes
earbuds
with your phone. Like use that because that's really close compared to your phone, which is maybe an arm's length away. You also want to find a quieter place. So if you're right next to the washing machine or the dryer, maybe that's not the best place to take
or
your
the kids'
your calls.
playroom.
Yeah, if there's dogs running around, their TV's on in the background. Try to minimize those noise distractions and make sure that your voice is the clearest and loudest thing coming through.
As someone who is on a lot of video calls these days, I would say one of the most distracting things is people typing, and you can hear it in the background. So typing or your phone vibrating, make sure you stop with the hands and you turn your phone on silent.
Next, let's talk about camera placement. Now, we all know that we don't look great from here, but we also need to remember that it's not MySpace 2000, and we're not taking photos from up here. So right at eye level or just above eye level is going to be a great place for you.
So if you're using your phone, you might want to set your phone on a shelf or somewhere where you can have a very steady shot, and that way your hand doesn't get tired and shaky as the video goes on. Okay, so now let's just talk about some basic etiquette. First of all, clean your camera lens. I see this so many times in video chats or video calls. Someone has not cleaned off their lens on their iPhone. So make sure that you get that clean. If you see light streaks coming through your photo or video, it's not clean. That's dirt. So start there. And then don't forget to mute yourself. If you're not talking and you're in a group call, make sure you hit mute so that way the background noise isn't distracting to the actual presenter.
And this is a hard one I'm even struggling with right now, is try to look at your camera lens and not at yourself on the screen.
I've been doing it too.
Wherever it is. It's tough. I think it makes it, if you're trying to connect with people and we're doing it through video, at least trying to make eye contact through the lens is going to help a little bit.
You mean like don't fix your hair in your camera and stare at yourself the whole time?
Yeah, there's a time and a place for that. This is neither the time nor the place.
So now let's take all of these tips and put them together to see what it looks like. But first, the before.
All right, what do you think about this? This is the built-in microphone, handheld, very backlit, very dirty camera lens. Dogs are making noise, the TV's on. We got some bad angles like this.
All right, so this is all of our tips put together. I have my phone on a shelf and not being handheld, so it's sturdy. I have the dogs in the backyard to eliminate noise. I am well lit by a window right here. And I'm using my earbuds for a microphone. And lastly, my backdrop is clear and devoid of distractions.
And it costs a total of $0, and you can do it on your very next live stream.
Some of you may be thinking, ooh, I'm not following the rules. But we're not saying any of this to shame you. We applaud you and want to cheer you on as you use video, because we think that video now more than ever is a very valuable tool.
If you've made it this far, let us know by smashing that like button. If there's something we missed or the tip that you have, let us know in the comments.
And if there's anyone in particular in your life that you think could benefit from some of these tips, make sure you give it a share.
Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you aren't already, and we'll see you next time.